Hello students. Today we are going to have our very last lecture of fourth chapter, that is elements of delegation of authority, and it's a very important topic. It can be asked into 3 mark of a question, right? We already understood the meaning of what is the that delegation of authority. What does it mean? That means assignment of power, right? Power to take decision and some disciplinary action if the employees they are not working properly, right? So today we are going to start with elements of delegation of authority, and according to Louis Allen, delegation of authority means assignment of responsibility. Assignment of responsibility, that means what? That is the entrustment, that is assignment. Okay, suppose if I am a production head, I will be assigned with the responsibility that I need to produce at least 2000 number of units in a specific 1 year, right? So that is my responsibility, and in accordance with that responsibility I will be assigned, or I will be delegated some sort of power, some sort of authority to fulfill that target, right? And by creating accountability for effective performance. See, accountability, it is a new term. Accountability, that means what? That is answerability, right? That yes, as a production departmental head, I am assigned with what? I am assigned with the particular target. Responsibility is there. I am assigned, have that particular, I have that delegation of power with me, right? But am I the person or the only person who will be involved with the particular production process? No, right? As a departmental head, I will assign some sort of authority or responsibility to my supervisor, that is to my subordinates, right? Now I need to check that whether they are doing the particular work on time as per the quality that is demanded by the top level, right? So that is what? That is my accountability. I cannot free myself from this particular answerability. That simple. The top level management, they are what? They are the particular one who are going to ask me the question that whether I am doing my work or not, right? They are not bothered about that whether the bottom level person they are working or not, right? They are only bothered because I am the one who is assigned the authority, the responsibility. Okay, right? So accountability, that means okay, yes, I need to what? I need to give answer, whether I need to check that whether whatever the task that has been assigned to the bottom level, they are doing it or not. Okay, right? So let's start with the diagram. Okay, see, whether it is asking 2 mark or a 3 mark, you need to draw this diagram, right? You need to draw this. That is a process of delegation of authority, responsibility, authority, and accountability, right? Responsibility, that is what? That is entrusted. Entrusted, that means that yes, it is what? It is assigned, right? That I have given the example about that I am assigned with the number of units that I need to produce as a production department, that is 2000 number of units. Authority, that is delegated to achieve the particular target, and accountability, that need to be created, right? Created by whom? Created by that particular specific person. As a production departmental head, I am getting the responsibility, I am getting the authority, so I need to what? I need to create accountability. I need to check that yes, suppose that I have given the entry work to my clerk, right? I'm a CA, I have assigned the particular task to the clerk. Yes, you need to prepare the particular accounts of so and so company. That clerk has been what? They have what? Yeah, they have completed the task, right? But I haven't checked, and there are some mistakes. So that client is not going to catch, or is not going to blame the particular clerk. He is going to blame me, right? Because I am the one who is in contact with that particular person. So it comes under my responsibility as that accountability, that whatever the task that has been done by my clerk, I need to check. If any mistakes is there, then I need to make them correct, right? So this diagram is important. You need to draw this diagram in your notebook, right? That whatever the notes that you guys are writing. Okay, right? So start with first, that is entrustment of responsibility, right? See, it is the what? Responsibility, that is what? A duty assigned, right? To by the one, by the top level, that is to whom? To the middle level of management, right? To subordinates for a particular task, right? That take an example that I have given, that as a production departmental head, I will be assigned with the particular responsibility of maintaining the particular stock, right? That the target that need to be achieved by the top level management, right? And it creates a relationship between whom? Between superior and subordinate, right? That it will create, like suppose top level, middle level, and the bottom level management are that, so interrelationship it will be there, right? The top level, when they are going to assign the responsibility, so it is the what particular task that need to be completed by the efforts of middle level and lower level, right? And subordinates, that those who are working in the lower level of management, they need to what? They need to expect it to follow the orders given by the superior, that is by the middle level management, right? As a production departmental head, I'm the superior, I have assigned with the responsibility, so it is the duty of the bottom level people that they need to what? They need to follow the instruction, they need to follow the orders that is given by me, right? So that assignment of responsibility that flows from top to bottom level, right? That yes, top level management, they have given me the particular role to maintain the stock in the company, in the business unit, right? And as a production departmental head, I will assign that responsibility to whom? To my supervisors or a foreman, right? So they are going to what? They are going to check whether the task is being completed or not. Okay. Second, conferment of authority, that means delegation of authority, delegation of power. Here, as I said, when we talk about power to take what? Power to take decision, power to give orders, right? That when you have a power, you are going to consider yourself as what? You are going to consider yourself as a superior, right? As a middle level officer, what you are going to do? You are going to take decision, you are going to take that particular, you are going to give orders to whom? To your subordinates, right? And you can allot them the work, that yes, I am assigning the particular work to my supervisor, that yes, you need to what? You need to complete the task by so and so time, you need to maintain the stock by the year, right? Anyhow, okay. So normally the power to give decision and the power to give order, that is going to be given, right? See, when authority that will be delegated, you need to keep some things in mind, that whether that person is eligible or not, whether the person is having that skill knowledge or not, and most important, that leadership skill, right? And not to delegate, that a full authority or a full power, some sort of authority that need to stay with whom? That need to stay with the particular top level management, right? That suppose I want to throw out some particular employee out of the company, so it is not in my hand, I need to discuss with the top level management, right? Here I'm only going to give that authority about what? To give command, that is to give the particular, that orders, right? And to power to take decision regarding or in respect with what? In respect with the particular department. As a production departmental head, I will be having that authority and responsibility or power to take decision, to give orders or command in respect to what? In respect to the specific department, that is my department, production department, right? And delegation of authority can be for a various purposes, like marketing manager, he will be assigned with some sort of a power. Okay, yes, as a marketing manager, you need to advertise the product, you can give the particular discount to the customer, so that you can what? You can attract some customers, you can increase the sale. Okay, getting my point? So that is what? That is creates conferment of what? Conferment of that authority, delegation of authority, delegation of a power. And third and very important, creation of accountability, right? See, the delegate authority holder has to provide explanation and follow reporting process to the top level management, right? That is what? That is accountability, that I said. Okay, that is what? That is answerability, right? Because when top level management, they are going to assign the roles and a responsibility, they are going to delegate the power, they are going to what? They are going to ask questions, right? They are going to demand for what? They are going to demand for the report, right? So I'm answerable, as a middle level officer, I'm answerable to whom? I'm answerable to top level management, right? They are going to ask me that yes, whether you are maintaining the stock or not, right? So I need to constant stay in a touch with the supervisors, I need to demand the report from them. Okay, yes, where the task that has been reached, whether the target are being achieved or not, everything, right? So that middle level authority holders, they should take care to ensure that the work is properly done by the lower level staff, right? So that constant monitoring, control, that need to be done. Whether I need to check with the supervisor that yes, whatever the task that has been assigned, it is being done as per the schedule or not, right? So middle level authority cannot free himself or herself from the responsibility of getting the work done. Okay, I have assigned the task, so it is my responsibility, right? Like, take an example of you guys only, right? That we are saying that yes, you need to make notes, you need to make notes, you need to make notes in your notebook, whether you are doing or not, that we need to check, right? I'm checking that particular notebooks, I'm checking with that particular students, that yes, you guys are doing or not. So what is it? That is accountability, because the person or the superior of mine, they are going to ask me that what is your result, right? Getting my point? What is the task, that how much work that you have completed? So how I will come to know? That is from your books that you have completed, right? Whether you guys are videos, that particular video you guys are watching or not, right? So that is what? That is my accountability, that is my answerability. Okay, understand these things, right? So that a middle level officer, right, they cannot free themselves. Okay, yes, task that has been assigned, so it will be completed. No, they need to be in constant touch, they are going to monitor, they are going to control, they are going to supervise the task that is being done by the lower level management, right? And accountability that flows from lower level to top level. That is bottom to middle and middle to top. That means a reporting system. Lower level supervisors, they are going to what? They are going to prepare the reports and send to the middle level management. They are going to analyze the report and then they are going to send to the top level, so that the top level people, they can come to know, okay, whatever the responsibility that we have assigned in accordance with that authority that we have delegated, as per the particular schedule, as per the program, the task is being done or not. Okay, getting my point, right? And a person cannot free, or that accountability cannot be passed on, right? As the person, as a middle level officer, as a production departmental head, me myself, I cannot delegate or cannot pass my accountability to the other person. As I'm teaching OCM subject, so I cannot pass my accountability for, or I cannot blame for the bad result to the other person, right? That is my accountability, to keep looking into the matter, that you guys are watching the videos, you guys are reading yourself, you guys are completing the notes, everything. That is my accountability, right? That I'm answerable for the particular task that has been assigned, right? I am assigned with the role of to teach the OCM subject, so it is my responsibility to get the particular best result out of them. Okay, getting my point, right? So this is the important thing. That is what, that is creation of accountability, right? Okay, so here we have completed our fourth chapter. It's a very important topic. That was the last one. You need to draw the diagram, right? You need to make notes from it. You go through the textbook. If you have any doubt, let me know, right? And find the question answers from of the that textual exercise, right? If you don't have that, if you are not getting the particular answer, any answer, you can ask me, right? If you have any doubt in the whole chapter, go through the chapter, a fourth chapter, right? And ask me whatever the videos that you are looking at it, right? Okay, thank you.